Hey, what up? This is Marketer. So today we're gonna be talking about a CRM tool. Is called Sales Simplified, and I don't really talk about a lot of CRM tools on my channel because there just isn't that many out there. But I think this tool here, Sales Simplified, has some very nice features that can benefit anyone who runs a sales team, or if you are just a freelancer or a small agency and you could benefit from this sales features. So before I dive into Sales Simplified, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. Here we go. So here we are in Sales Simplified. So this is the dashboard right here. It will tell you what your upcoming tasks are, right? So like, maybe you have to be following up with a client or a lead, a particular task, or you need to call someone, you need to have a meeting. So they are all being grouped into different ones right here. And if you need to, you can also add more activities in here, right? So um and the next one would be leads. So leads, these are all your leads that comes in, and how you can add leads. You can add them manually, of course, or you can import them, of course. And the next thing would be, you can use the lead bot, which we'll talk about it very shortly. Within leads, you have active leads and junk leads. So leads that come in, sometimes they are very low quality, and then what you can do is you can add them into junk leads. Maybe you can then put them into a email flow or something like that, warms them up over time. Okay, so in the lead board right here, so you can create a chatbot, right? So this is actually like a form, but it is viewed like a chatbot, and you can add multiple questions in here. Okay, you can add more questions in here if you want to, and so this is how it looks like, and then this is the chat screen, and then you have the thank you screen right here. Okay, and then you can also have a landing page where you can send it out directly. Okay, so that's how it works. Okay, and then of course you have to add your domains into the chatbot, and then you'll be able to use uh you know the chatbot feature, right? It is called a lead bot. So okay, so once your leads are interested, you have qualified your leads, you can add them into your deals page right here, or what we call a sales pipeline. You can view them in a Kanban board style or a list view like this. Okay, right, so this is where you can add their contact, what they're interested in, what is the deal value, right? So you can add that in, and they can move them along the process as well, right? Okay, and then people will be customers that that are that have purchased your product. Okay, and then companies, you can add them in here as well. Next will be inside. So inside will be your dashboard. You can see like how many deals you have running, what's the value, the funnel itself, and the funnel in the V graph within value wise, and the number of sales as in deals wise, right? And then how many you won, right? So all your analytics are all in here, and then you can also add automation. So automation right here, you can create a workflow. So for example, whenever a lead is added, you will create an activity like such as calling the person up, or sending an email, or arranging a appointment, whatever it is, right? So there are multiple templates that's in here already. Okay, so for example, something like this. Okay, where whenever a new lead is added, create an activity, right? So the trigger is whether it's on your account only or all the users in the company. Okay, so this new lead created. Okay, and then any conditions that you want to add. If not, then you create an activity. So the activity wise, you can then choose what kind of activity, right? So maybe you want to add a activity such as sending them an email. Okay, and then you want to send them tomorrow, right? Something like that. Okay, then you will have a a task for you to send out an email whenever a new lead comes in. Okay, so that's how it works. Automation, and then last one would be learn. Learn wise, I don't think this is anything interesting. It's basically just kind of pulling in the videos from YouTube. That's what they have. But of course, you can add your own videos in to Sales Simplify. So it has like a simple LMS kind of feature in here. Okay, so and pretty much I guess that's about it for the CRM side. The next thing that they actually have is a um is actually the Chrome extension right here. So the Chrome extension will instantly pull out their contact information very quickly, right? So within LinkedIn, so this is the contact information. So what happens is that you can actually click on Sales Simplified, and it will pull out the email address, and I mean all the details of the LinkedIn profile that you want, and you can very quickly save it to Sales Simplified. Right, you can add them in as a lead very quickly, right? And the next thing is you can also add your products if you want to, right? So that you can, you know, build them, as in you can, sell your products. You can manage some of the inventory and so on. Okay, right? And then some integrations that they have API webhooks right now, so that's great. The lead bot will have to be integrated, and then they already have Pabbly here as well. LinkedIn extension is already there. They have Meta API integration and Zapier integration as well. So let's see. Okay, so they do support custom fields as well, so you can add more custom fields if you want to. Company data as well for additional custom fields, and product information as well. Okay, and your due as well. Let's see. Right, you can set your currency in the settings. You can invite your team member, of course, and then okay. So this is where you set up your API keys for integration, and you can put in some of the outcomes and loss reasons. Okay, so for example, the deal has lost. What is the reason? You can add that in, so they are all being justified. Okay, all right, lead loss reason as well, and then you can see all the activities, right? So if you don't want a particular activity, as in your company doesn't support that, maybe you can turn that off right here. And you can also add tags as well. These are the ones that are default that comes with Sales Simplified, and then you can create more tags as well. And I guess that's all I have to share about Sales Simplified. Of course, I would say that Sales Simplified is interesting because they do have that chatbot like feature for lead collection or lead generation, and they also have the LinkedIn Chrome extension, so they can very quickly add in leads from LinkedIn. And I think that the other features are quite standard for a CRM tool, but the good thing is that they do have API and webhooks already. But of course, if you ask me, having, comparing Sales Simplified to, for example, ClientJoy, which I have also reviewed in my channel before, I would say that ClientJoy has a more seamless sales process, because you have your email module built in, you have automations, email automations in fact, and you have your booking calendar, you have everything all in one. You have a mobile app as well. So if you are a salesperson, I do feel that something like ClientJoy would be more powerful, but of course ClientJoy is a lot more pricey. But if you have a big team of salespeople, then Sales Simplified might be much better for you, right? Because it supports more, and I just think that the much better limits would be great if for example, you have a network marketing business, or direct selling business, or you have a let's say insurance sales, property sales, and you are a manager and you want to build a sales team, then I think Sales Simplified is great for that, because you can have a lot of, as no matter how many people would join your team, you will be able to support them and provide them with a powerful CRM. You provide them with a CRM tool that they can use to run their sales, or business, I would say small little business. So I guess that's all I have to share about Sales Simplified. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think about Sales Simplified in the comments. If you know anyone who could benefit from Sales Simplified, be sure to share this video with them. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.